YouTube fam, just wanted to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Whatever the plans are panning out to be, I hope it is a beautiful, lovely and safe Christmas season for you and your loved ones. Well, I just wanted to take a few moments of your time to share with you something interesting I came across the other day. 80 years ago, in 1941, John Steinbeck, awesome author, was called upon to create something to help boost the morale of the European people. Why? Because 1941, Hitler's regime was super strong and they needed something to give them courage and bring joy back into their hearts, their lives, to help get them through those dark times. And lo and behold, his masterpiece, The Moon is Down, was created. Any of you guys read that? If you have, comment below. I'd love to hear about your thoughts on it. But anyway, I digress. The great thing was that it worked. It had to be printed in underground presses and released out in secret, but he decided to base it on a fictional story. Well, they say it was fictional, but guess what it was about? It was about a peaceful land that gets invaded by an evil regime. Surprise, surprise. Wonder who he based that on. But the great thing is, it worked. It helped encourage the people. It boosted their morale. It gave them something to give them courage and hope, and they got through those difficult times. And the interesting thing is, the story behind it is that the main characters rally together to be allies of peace and bring them through that difficult time. And it encouraged the folks to do likewise and be allies of peace and come together. And so they did. And thank God for the success that came out from that. It's interesting how history has a way of repeating itself, isn't it? I mean, they're not easy times we're going through right now. What with COVID still lingering on, the Omicron variant now out and about, and you think with times like this, certain people will give it a rest, terrorists, but they're not. And I even heard about these natural disasters that are going on around the world. Just this past weekend, they were terrible tornadoes that hit the Midwest of the US. So without a doubt, we still need hope and we still need courage 80 years on. And that's what I would like to share with you today. The story we spoke about, The Moon is Down, that was a fictional story. But 2,000 years ago, God wrote a real story of an ally that came to bring hope in darkness and an everlasting hope and true liberation and freedom from bondage, whether that's bondage within or outside of ourselves. So I would encourage you to do some investigation of your own, if that's what you need, if that's what you're looking for. Find out about that true story. It's the whole story of Christmas and why we celebrate this season of the year. The Lord Jesus Christ came down to earth to free us of every bondage and every darkness that there was. So that is the good news of Christmas. And do go ahead and find out more about it yourself. Hope you have a beautiful Christmas and a lovely and prosperous